became a no-brainer when the price per kilowatt got out of control, really. You can't continue like that for any length of time with those sort of prices. You just can't do it.
Good morning, so we are down at Tipografic in Birkenhead with Mike Goodman, who is the production director. So we just want to go into a little bit about your background. I believe you've been with Tipografic for quite some time.
31 years. Joined in 1994 as a print apprentice. We were just a litho printers. Tipografic has evolved massively, both in application, how they do, what machines they use, and they've evolved really with the times.
But obviously, as that evolution has changed, I think one of the drawbacks then will be the amount of power that you consume. Where's actually drawing all the power and why?
All the power comes from Unit 6.
What's in Unit 6?
Unit 6 is where we have 2 transformers down the side of the building. It's where all the incoming power comes in, and we needed a location for central incoming and outgoing. So even though all the energy is going into 6, it's been distributed across all 3 units.
When did Tipografic decide we need to do something about these energy prices?
It became a no-brainer when the price per kilowatt got out of control, really. It got to ridiculous points of us essentially throwing money down the drain when you're giving £1 a kilowatt to an energy company.
At that point where you're looking at your bills, what were they in its high points?
Oh, 6 figures per month, yes.
Wow. So across your 3 roofs that you have, how long did the installation process take in total?
10 to 12 weeks maybe. That was from beginning to end, really. There's putting the panels in is one thing, and then cabling them all in and making sure all the strings go to each one of the inverters. We've got 2,000 panels on the roof. We've got 7 inverters.
So we're going to have a look at some of the actual ROI now, because I think that is really the crux of what people want to know.
We ballpark around 3.5 million kilowatts a year out of Unit 6. Of that, we generate around 660,000 kilowatts. And of the 600 we generate, we use around 450. The reason there's a 200,000 difference is we work Monday to Friday. There's a Saturday and Sunday every week that we're generating electricity and we're just putting it back in the grid. Everything we generate we're using on demand because of the high usage factor that we have here.
What was their return on investment timescale? Rule of thumb of what most people are told, it's 4 to 5 years.
Well, I think that's a reasonable assumption based on 25 to 30 pence a kilowatt.
Do you feel the system's delivering value for you at the moment?
Absolutely. We have actually evolved from the regular logger to an online system now. So we've now got a system in place where we can look at incoming electricity, usage electricity, and it essentially does a calculation for you. But what we found is that every bit of electricity we actually generate is being used as soon as we make it.
How would you describe your overall experience of working with GGRS?
I would give him, GGRS, Phil in particular, a solid 9 out of 10. They're responsive to problems. There's been 0 problems with the actual system itself. Since its install in April 23 and going online, it hasn't been offline, it's just been working as it should.
What would you say to an MD, an FD, or someone in your position? What were some of the things they need to consider before laying out an investment into solar?
I think anyone has to look further than the end of their nose when they're looking for this. And they have to treat it like it's a purchase of a machine for a production, because it is producing electricity. It's not something that is going to stop working in 4 or 5 years. You're going to put it on the roof and you're looking 15 to 20 years if you look after it, you clean it, you service it, you do what is required. I have solar at home as well. I did that for the based on seeing what Tipografic had done, made me do it at home.
So it works not only for commercial but residential as well?
I would say so, definitely.